Hello, hello, hello. Who's here? Let me move my camera so you can see me. Here I am. Let's see. I'll just hang out a little bit. We'll wait and see who comes in. But I thought it would be fun to jump on here today. And I look a little like peaked, don't I? Like a little, I look a little pale. So who do we have here today? Give me a shout out. Tell me hello. Where are you calling or where are you stopping by from? Who do we have? I'll just hang out here and talk to myself and fix my hair. I just got back from my walk. I'm actually getting back into taking my big walks again. I was up to walking 5 miles a day, kind of fell by the wayside. You ever have that happen? I'll just give you guys a few minutes to come in here. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Hey, Christine, how are you? Waynesboro. Yes, Waynesboro. I'm in Pennsylvania, not too far from me. I wanted to talk to you today about intuition. Because, I'm an intuitive and I love teaching intuition. And if you hang around, hey, how do I say, I just saw that you booked a call with me from Gibraltar. Ooh, yay. Can we manifest anything we desire? Hi, Charity. Yes. And this is the thing. I want to tell you that I created, with Spirit's help, the one word method. And that is one word. One of these 4 words is what's keeping you stuck, what's tripping you up. It's what's blocking you from actually manifesting, creating, having what it is that you're looking to have. And so these 4 words, it was 5, and Spirit said, nope, you got to take it down. You got to make it 4. So one of these 4 words, the energy of it is blocking you from getting what it is that you really want. So I have taken to the road and I am shifting my perspective in terms of I'm helping women business owners to get their blocks out of the way and build their business based on what's in their heart. Now, I'm still doing readings, and yes, I'm still working with men and women. And I want you to know that one of these words, and I'll say the words to you, one of these words is keeping you stuck. And so when you find your word, I want you to notice what kind of reaction you have to your word. Is it now, the reason you want to get on a one-on-one call with me is because I'm offering it free, right? But I'm also doing an in-depth little mini session for you based on your one word. And so I'll share the link here in the comment, and you can jump on. It's a free, it's a free call. Actually, the link is in the description of this video, but it is a free 20-minute call. In 20 minutes, it goes really quick because I can dig right in and get right to the root of it. And the reality is everything is energy, right? The words are energy. It's all energy. So who's got questions? Let's get to it. So yes, we can manifest anything we desire. What are you desiring, Joseph? What is it? As long as it's in alignment with love, and as long as it is in the space of now is the creating point, and that you are giving it everything it needs, nurturing it, bringing it forward. So that's what I'll say there. So who has some questions for me? I'll just hang out a little bit. This is going to be something a little bit different than you're used to because, I was doing readings solely, and I still am doing readings, but now I'm doing some consulting, some coaching, some strategy around helping women business owners. My heart is really in helping the woman and men too, I suppose, create their own economy. The world we live in is a little bit iffy. How about if you were to create the world you live in, both economically, emotionally, spiritually? How cool would that be? So who's got questions for me? I wasn't sure if our spiritual contract set a limitation on our manifestation. Okay, so that's a great question. So number one, let me just explain to you. Spirit and I had a heart to heart. I have an issue with the word contract. And Spirit said, the reason I have an issue with the word contract, is because it isn't a contract, it is an agreement. I want you to feel the difference between the word contract and agreement. Agreement is much softer. And we make an agreement. And what Spirit showed me is we have a handshake agreement, right? So we have this agreement. We can jot it down, sign it with an XO, whatever. But here's the thing, and this was brand new to me. Several months ago when I got this download, I had to go back 3, 4, 5 times and I had to get confirmation. Nothing is in stone. Now, why is nothing in stone? Because these agreements that we make can be circumvented, can be pushed back, can be put on hold by free will. So, in other words, if you have an agreement that you're going to experience X, Y, Z, and you choose to use your free will to go around it and not go through that experience, it doesn't just go away, right? There's noted in the ethers, in the Akashic records, it's noted that, well, you didn't get through that in this lifetime. So it goes into the file and it gets decided. Does it really need to come back up again? Yeah, it will in the next life, but in some different variation of it. Does that make sense? Hi, Christy. How are you? Quick question, please. How can I hear my spirit guides better? Because hallucination. So are you telling me that you have hallucinations? Is that what you're saying to me? And is it assay? Best ways to heal inner child. Oh, good, Joseph. Best ways to heal the inner child. The best way to heal the inner child is, Christy, I would, if you haven't done so yet, book your free call with me. It's the one word method, and it's really just been instrumental in helping people get to the root of what's keeping them stuck and blocked. And it's free. It's only 20 minutes, but doesn't need to be any longer unless we want to go deeper into the work. But the link for that is in this call. And I've got a ton of them booked. So hopefully you can get on the schedule sooner than later. What could be the cause of a hallucination? So I wouldn't know the answer to that, unless there's perhaps there's something mentally going on. I don't know if there's a diagnosis clinically with your energy, with your emotion. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how to answer that, and I'm not comfortable with that because it is a medical or clinical question, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So let's see who else is out there. So the agreement. So Joseph, is there one particular that you're talking about or thinking about? Just curious. It's a slow moving day here I live in an area called the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. And it seems to be very overcast and blah and slow moving. And my inside day has been quite the opposite. It's just been call after call after call. And then I realized I've been neglecting everybody out here waiting to hear from me. So, hey, Janice, how are you? How are you? Long time no see. Oh, wait, you were on Steven's call. How about that movie, Life with Ghosts? Oh, my God. What a great movie that was. I love him. Steve and I have become friends. He's just a great human being. He's really an awesome human. Who has questions for me? A few psychics have told me that I'm going to be financially wealthy. I'm just trying to bring it in. So here's the thing about being financially wealthy. Just gauging how to say the spirit's downloading it to me. You know what, Joseph, book that free 20-minute call with me. Because we can look at your one word that's keeping you stuck, and we can look at what that means in the context of finances, because energy is money. So I think that could be a great place for you to start to get like a good direction. And you don't have anything to lose. It's 20 minutes. So I think that would be a great thing. Let me just put the link in here. Let me pop this link out of here. See if I can find it. Here we go. Not that one. Oh, right here we go. I'm going to put it in the chat because really, here we go. Paste. Christy, the link is routing me to a follow-up session. Oh, no. Use this link. No, that's the wrong one. Oh my gosh. No, don't use that one. That's the wrong one. I gave you the wrong one. Ah. Geez, I'm not, can you tell it's been a day? Let me go grab the right one. And so that so that I can give you the right one. Oh, for God's sake, I can't believe it. Here we go. All right, I'm getting it right now. Here it comes. Thank you for telling me that, Christy. I would have not known that. Paste. There we go. No, I'm still giving you the follow-up one. You know, Spirit has said to me all day, V, what are you doing? Are you catching your breath? You know, that whole thing that I teach. Well, after this, I'm done for the day. There it is. Ta-da! She got it right. Christy, there it is. Joseph, that's the same one you should use. I am so sorry, guys, that these other ones went in here. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. All right, let me pin this to the top because I think, in my humble opinion, everyone should have this. Hey, what are we talking about today? We're talking about one word. There's one word that keeps you stuck. And I'll give you the 4 words: love, security, status, love, security, recognition, or validation. Formally, there were 5 words, and Spirit said, tone it down, V, status is out. So it's love, security, recognition, or validation. One of those words are keeping you stuck. Now, also, if you have a question, you can post it for me. I saw that movie. I came to Stephen via the Friday after. Oh, really? I was on Wendy's call yesterday. Wendy Zamet. She is amazing. I love the energy. I love what she brings through. Charity, love that you're in that circle. So being wealthy, let me go back to being wealthy. I had a great session today with one of my coaches, and we talked about what wealth meant for me. What would it look like for me to experience wealth? And I had this huge fucking epiphany. Okay. Like, I mean, massive, off the charts epiphany. And I will tell you this, there's one common denominator in humanity. Well, there's a lot of common denominators in humanity once you get into it, but everybody has this fear of never having enough, right? About money, never being enough, never having enough. And the reality is, whatever we believe, we absolutely chase after, whether we're cognizant of it or conscious of it or not, we're chasing after it. And so I had this huge awakening, this huge epiphany about money. Joseph, I think there is something on the horizon for you. Your epiphany around money is coming. Here's the thing. Psychics have to be very careful when they give information. Because, Joseph, I'll tell you. Okay, I may find in your energy that, you know, there's dollars out there and here they are. But I cannot know whether you will have the wherewithal or the energy to move forward and collect those dollars. And that means moving your energy, putting the power of action behind everything that you do, putting the focus, the concentration on the energy to get the money, to be in the right space, to do the work. I think the movie The Secret gave us the idea that we could just want it and boom, there it came. But that's not the reality. We have to go work for it. So what actions are you putting into play for it? So I think that's part of it, Joseph. I would be curious to know. Oh, Christy, I saw you just booked. It's going to be what you put in is what you get out. So love, security, recognition, or validation. One of those words. Do one of those words hit you? And I'll guarantee you this, the word that hits you right away probably isn't going to be the word. Because when we're on a call like this, or when we're doing it like this, there's everybody's energies that's coming in, right? I just want you to sit with those words. I want you to feel those words. Joseph, I also want to know, what do you want to do to make money? Now, what do you want to do to make money, or who do you want to serve to make money? Who do you want to serve to make money? Because this is all about the energy of service. And it doesn't have to be, we could, well, Joseph, let me just say that if you book your free appointment, we can just walk through that, right? So yeah. Who else? Who else has questions? Anybody else? Christy, okay, who else? I know, right? I feel like this should move faster. I've got text messages coming in from people saying they're on the live. Hi, Kimberly. Nice. I'm glad that you're here. Hi, Denise Marie. What is my spirit animal? So that's a great question. Denise, I will ask you this. What do you know your spirit animal to be? Just throw it out there. My guide Anna is telling me that my word is security. I suppose that makes sense. So when you feel secure, who are you? Versus when you don't feel secure, who are you? What can I ask about? Whatever you want, Elise. Spirit animal. So Denise, just put down your spirit animal and let me see what you come up with. Because we all have one primary, but we have many spirit animals, just like spirit guides. We have one primary that we come in with, but at any given time, we can be surrounded with a plethora of guides depending on what's going on in our life. If our life is a shit show, maybe we're going to have more more guides than not. And if we're open to it, right? How are we open to this? How are we bringing people, bringing guides in? What do we do? Do we leave room for them? Is our energy off-putting to them? Think about it. These are people, right? They're people, they're energy. And so are we off-putting to our guides? I'd be curious to see, because I do have a spirit animal that came through. Well, my son Matthew get his boss's job when she moves to her new job. So Kimberly, that's a great question. Has Matthew done everything to put himself in a position that says I'm available? Has he done the work? Has he shown up? I get this image, Kimberly, because I get imagery. He's got his shoes, they're tied, he's ready to go, he's got everything happening, and he's all over it, but there's one little piece. The image I get is like when how like when you're walking along and your sock comes off in your shoe, there's something he's not completely confident about. Denise, very close, because I saw the image of a donkey. So similar, right church, wrong pew. What I might have you do, Denise, is look into the energy of a mule. What is the energy of a mule? Specifically at this time in your life, because horses, I get the chills, absolutely. But right now it's the donkey, the mule. So look at it and see. Actually, more specifically, it's the workhorse, the work mule. If I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 12 hours every day for 17 weeks, what color belt would I get? That's a great question. How hard would you work? What color belt do you want? What do you aspire to? What's the energy? What's the motivation behind you getting a belt? What does one color signify over another? There's so many pieces to this, just like everything. I think I am the workhorse. So really, what I hear, Denise, if I may, is, you're being stubborn and you're working harder than you have to. I have no idea the context of that. I'm just delivering the message. You certainly can book your one-word session. It's pinned at the top of this. We can look at the word that might be keeping you stuck. Should I publish my writings about my life? Some feels really personal. I'm not sure about it. However, okay. So here's the guidance I got. Make sure that what you put out there is what you stand behind. So whatever you put out there is something that you feel comfortable sharing with the world, and you don't have to share the whole thing. You can share bits and pieces of it. Maybe you want to consider your book being a trilogy. Maybe there's 3 books to this, and maybe what you want to consider doing is making them fictional versus non-fictional. Black belt is the highest belt. Brown is one lower below that. I want this so I can defend myself and hopefully one day be a competitor if need be. Jackie, will I be able to figure out how to be in my best health? Jackie, being in your best health, mind, body, spirit, mind, body, soul. There's 3 areas that you want to look at in well-being. I would, Jackie, again, I know I sound like a broken record. Book your 20-minute session, because off of this 20-minute session, it's a deep, deep energy work. And I'm going to post the link here, because once we discover the energy that's keeping you stuck, you have something to work with energetically. I had a dream about a rainbow energy in the sky that was visible to all. It felt prophetic. Feelings on this, V? Well, all the colors of the rainbow, coming together. Is there a darkness attached to this rainbow? What is the premonition or the vision? Because when I see all the colors come together, lightness, dark precedes the light. Dark precedes the light, right? Darkness can't exist in the light. So there's something about it's going to get dark before it gets light. Better question is Asia DeGale ignoring me? She's my childhood crush from high school. Is she ignoring you? She's very busy is what I get. And I don't think it's an intentional ignoring you. I think there's not a priority for this form of friendship to manifest right now in her life. She's got a lot going on. That's what I pick up. Okay. Who else? I did put the link for the 20-minute in there. Learning your word is imperative to making your life more energetically healthy. How about? Hi, Veronica. Is there anything coming up for me in the near future? Lisa Marie. I feel a competition. I feel like there's a competition, and it's like, and I feel like you're in competition with somebody else or yourself. It's a competing of who's going to get there first, who's going to have the best, who's going to do this. So is there a competition either with you and a sibling or you and a coworker? Even if it's an unconscious competition, I want you to think about it, because that's the first thing I'm getting. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I am still doing readings. I know I forget to say that, but I am still doing readings. I'm shifting my business to work with women business owners, but I am still doing readings. I think I will copy Lisa Marie's question. Is there anything coming up for me in the near future? And if you're going to copy that question, Christine, I would say for you, with your specific energy, what you tear down must be replanted. So what you're excavating, what you're getting out of yourself, you need to replenish it. So what are you willing to give up? Okay, Lisa, is there anything? Oh, so Lisa, you are in competition with yourself, feeling like you never give up. God, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, I will never give up the readings. I love reading. Lisa, so competition with yourself, beating yourself up. How can I be the best? Lisa, in your little sphere, you are the best. My parents' property going to be sold soon. I'll get back to that in a minute. I am thinking about moving in a few years. What's a good location? I'll get back to that. Interesting. I realize I've spent my life making myself small in the background. How do I step into the most effective way? Christy, you have done that. And I'm telling you, with your one word, it's going to blow your mind. Yay, Jackie booked. Lisa Marie, talk to me about that. So when I say you're competing with yourself, are you overly hard on yourself? Hi, Marie, do you see me getting a new job, or is it time to step out and do healings? Marie, God, this feels like it's such a, I don't know. I got to share this. It's like, I'm not just coming on here to share what I do, but Marie, if you're not on my mailing list and you're not on my website, go check out Soul Circles on my website, because Soul Circle is where I'm getting people ready to be healing practitioners and work with the energy of cards and readings and all of that. So I just felt guided to tell you that. I feel like I am tearing myself down and rebuilding. How's that going? Yeah, you are. You are doing that. Are you hitting a milestone this year with your age, either an O or a 5 at the end? Because I feel like there's a big, it's like you're on the cliff and you're perched on the edge and you're going, do I jump? Do I jump? Do I jump? And then all of a sudden you're going to be pushed if you don't jump. I know that sounds ominous and it's not meant to be scary, because it's not scary. You just have to take the leap of faith is what I'm saying, Christine. When I get into this space and spirit's so quick to come through me, I talk very quick. And so hopefully you guys are catching up with what I'm doing. Yes, I push myself to produce work for my clients. I am a seamstress and do clothing alterations. I'm always in high demand. Lisa Marie, here's the thing. You are very good at what you do. It may be time to share the wealth. I love your explanation. Please tell me something about me. Okay. So let me feel your energy. Bojana? Oh, I love that. Is that how I say it? Am I saying it right? Bojana? It's beautiful. This too shall pass. Whatever it is that you're feeling or healing, it will pass. I get a sense that there is, I don't know if there's some restrictions on mobility or you have inflammation. What's going on with your health, honey? Oh, and Lisa Marie, what just came through for you, you are coming, what the work you're doing is generational. There in past lifetimes, you were a seamstress, but they didn't call it that. I am wondering if I should start making the bags, totes, and purses again. Will that be good? What's the energy that you infuse them with? Do you think it'll be good, or are you looking to do something that will bring a quick dollar? I was contemplating Spain to open a shop and employ. Yes, Lisa Marie, that's it. Employing people. You don't have to talk as big as opening a shop. It can be that you sub out work to somebody or they become part of your team, but they're subcontractors, so it doesn't become under your umbrella. It's totally up to you, but the time to get help is now. Can you ask Chris in spirit if we are going to be working together using my gifts? Yes, you're not ready yet, though. I definitely need to book another reading soon. Yeah, Christy, let's do your one word and let's see where that takes us, sweetheart, because I think there's a lot going on. Okay, so I love doing this. I could sit here all day and do this. I don't know. I'm in love with doing readings. I'm 43 and in menopause already, dealing with weight, cholesterol stuff. So there is inflammation. There's a lot going on. You need a detox, and I can see that your adrenals are very sluggish. I would say the quickest result for you, take an Epsom bath. Take a soak. If you can't do the bath, put your feet in Epsom salt. Thank you. I never thought of subcontracting, but I'm open to that idea. Thank you. Lisa Marie, thanks Spirit, because I'm telling you what the work I'm doing with women entrepreneurs, and it's kind of blowing my own mind. I'm giving them clarity of direction for their business, and like they're stuck. We get this one word, we pull it out, and then it's like we birth this whole business process. It just like blows my mind. I know, right? I'm the conduit. I'm like, oh my God. I never lose that childlike wonder. Okay, who's next? Charity, I'm not blossoming. I flounder. Don't know where to place my attention for direction. When I say that, I hear inside. I am unaware of my gifts, easily distracted, and neglect my needs. Okay. So let's talk about this. Charity, did you book your free session with me? You don't have to do anything except show up. It's up to you, but I suggest you book your session. Now, I flounder. I don't know what. So Charity, here's what I heard. You self-sabotage. You things start going really well, and then you shoot yourself in the foot and you hold back, and it's fear. It's fear. If the world sees the real you, you're afraid for the world to see the real you. And so you play small. And I don't know if you have this in your past, but I keep hearing the words be seen, not heard. As a child, maybe it was like now, go over there, patronized, or in a relationship. Does any of that make any sense, sweetheart? Okay. Elise, when Chris in Spirit says you're not ready yet, what does that mean to you? Do you understand what that means? Okay, let's see. Anybody else? I'm going to get ready to shut off my computer here. Hi, Jenny. I'm a nurse, but on my way to something else for more creative and spiritual. I just don't know what that will be exactly. Can you see something for me, Jenny? Jenny, listen, this seems almost self-serving and like ridiculous, but book your free session, because going into your word, I've got this one word method. There are 4 words. One of them gets you into that space of knowing. Okay. And the other thing is soul circle. I am taking another 8-week journey. I had this beautiful, intimate group of 12 people, and I helped them to develop their intuition to go deep inside so that they can figure out for themselves who they are and what they want with my teaching. So soul circle. Oh, Karen, yay. I'm glad. Yes, it does. Play small. I had a difficult time, stepmom. There you go. Thanks. I tried with the bitter salt. Sorry, I don't know how to. Okay. Soaked my feet. Epsom salt. Epsom salt. Did I say that? I also heard from my mom that my dad didn't actually want another kid, and I came along. So there you go. So there's be seen, not heard. Listen, we're all carrying something, right? So here's the beautiful thing. I've got a free session. It's on my website. Go take advantage of that. Let's chat. And the other thing is, for those of you that want to develop your psychicness, your intuitiveness, your channeling, I want you to check out Soul Circle on my website. Mwah. I love you, and there's more to come.